Hello everyone, Parallel here. Welcome back to Star Trek Online. And this is a very special weekend in Star Trek Online because we have two events going on at the same time, and this only happens once per year. So we've got a tech upgrade weekend going on, and also at the same time we have the anniversary event going on, which means we have access to Omega particle tech upgrades. So this is the perfect time to take advantage and use those Omega particle tech upgrades to get yourself some epic quality gear. In particular for new players, I think this is absolutely the best way to get your hands on some of your first epics in a pretty affordable and efficient manner. So let's go ahead and take a look here at what we can do with these Omega particle tech upgrades. So like I said, during the anniversary event, is the only time you can get your hands on these Omega particle tech upgrades. These are a very special kind of tech upgrade that have a 4x quality improvement chance, which is awesome, which means that is the best way to improve the quality of your weapons. So that's the best way to take them from, very rare purples to ultra rare and then finally to epic. And that is what these Omega particle tech upgrades specialize at. So now, if you're wondering how to get your hands on these, like I said, you can only get these during the anniversary event, which means you have to play the Omega particle minigame that's going on. If you want to, check out my previous video. I do give some tips on that. It's the same Omega particles that you collect for the anniversary quest for Q to get the anniversary ship. Basically, you just stick around and farm those particles even more to be able to pick up the traces that you need, and you can eventually build those traces into the Omega particle tech upgrades through the crafting system. So check out my previous video if you want to know how to get these. In this video, I want to focus more on how to use these. So I want to give it kind of a guide here on what is absolutely the most efficient way to make use of these Omega particle tech upgrades. All right, so what you want to actually do to make use of these is you actually want to start with a Mark II piece of gear. You don't want to start with like a Mark 12 or a Mark 14, and I'll show you why that is the case in a moment, but you want to start out with a Mark II piece of gear. And in this case, I'm going to be upgrading a disruptor beam array, and these are crafted, so I'm going for the pen mod. But honestly, you could do this with any piece of gear. Even like, for example, I also have some sensor-linked disruptors. These are from the new lockbox. So, if you want to upgrade these, it's a perfect way to do it. But again, you want to get your hands on Mark II quality. That's the critical thing. So let's go ahead and start the upgrade process here and make use of our Omega particle tech upgrades. Let's go ahead and upgrade. All right, so here we go. We're going to start upgrading this beam here. And then we're going to slot in our Omega particle tech upgrade. And we're probably going to want to use an accelerator, but I'll get to that in a moment. Let's just quickly take a look at what we get for the tech upgrade. Now, the tech upgrade, since this is a tech upgrade weekend, means we're going to get double the technology points. So instead of getting the listed 2,500, we're going to get a little over 50,000. So that is the reason why you want to do this only on a tech upgrade weekend. And again, during the anniversary event is the only time you can get these Omega particle tech upgrades. So it's a perfect synergy of these two events. So that's going to give us double the technology points, which means we're going to get more Mark upgrades. But also, since this has, these Omega tech upgrades have the improved quality chance, that means just by itself, it's giving us a 20% chance to increase the quality. Now, the way the upgrade system works is that each time the piece of gear increases in Mark, so each time it goes, up from Mark 2 to 3, 3 to 4, each time that happens, you get to roll on the quality improvement chance. So that's why you want to start with a Mark II item, because a Mark II item from this Omega tech upgrade, the amount of technology points is going to get you all the way to like Mark 9. So that's going to give you 8 rolls against the quality improvement chance. And again, the quality improvement chance is really, really good because it's an Omega particle upgrade. So that's why you want to start with a Mark II piece of gear. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do this one here in just a moment, but let's talk about using an accelerator as well, because given the value of Omega particle upgrades, these are, they're pretty hard to get. They require a decent amount of farming. You can buy the components off the exchange and make them yourself. And if you do want to do that, now is the time to do it, because when the Omega Particle event is going on is the only time you can farm these. So this is typically when they're cheapest on the exchange. But if you want to, you can go on the exchange and just buy these Omega fragments, the purple quality ones. And if you buy 3 of these, you can craft them into the Omega Particle tech upgrades. I can see I have one cooking in the oven here. They do take 1 day to make, so to keep that in mind. So, this only is a couple day long tech upgrade weekend event, so, try to craft as many of these as you can during the weekend. So, let's go back to the upgrade process here. So, you're going to want to use an accelerator for these, and there's 2 accelerators you can get. You can get the major or the regular, so basically the blue quality one or the green. The blue quality ones will double the improvement chance, so let's go ahead and slot that in. And so you went from 20 to 40, so that's really, really good. And you're going to get that 40% chance to increase each time it goes up mark level, so that's a really, really good way to increase the quality. You can also use the green quality ones, which are cheaper on the exchange, a lot cheaper actually, and that will take it up to a 30% chance. So it's up to you if you want to spend the extra money to get the blue quality ones. These usually go for like, maybe 1.5 million, probably even more than that on these weekend events. Whereas these are pretty cheap, usually a couple 100,000. So if you're going to, use your Omega tech upgrades, I definitely would say at least use a green quality accelerator. It's well worth using that, and splurge for the blue quality if you want it. Because the blue quality one will increase your chance of getting all the way to that epic quality, which is of course your target. All right, so let's go ahead and use the right now. I guess for this beam array, I just want to use the green quality one here. So I'll go ahead and go through the process here, and you kind of see how it works. So you get an idea of how many rolls you're going to get to increase the quality and what are the chances. So let's go ahead and do it here. So let's go ahead and apply the upgrade. Okay, let's upgrade it. So I didn't get the increase this time, but now it's already, I already have enough tech points to go right to the next mark level immediately. So we'll go ahead and do another one. Didn't get it that time. We'll do another roll. Didn't get it that time. There we go. So we got our first rarity upgrade, and we're already at mark 4. No, sorry, mark 6. Okay, so we're already at mark 6. It means that, so now we're at ultra rare. So that's pretty good. So we're already at ultra rare, and that means you will notice something here, that going from ultra rare to epic is actually more difficult. So you can see the quality improvement chance did go down to 15%. If we had used the blue quality booster, it would have gone down from 40% down to 20%. That's why the blue quality boosters are so good, to get all the way to the epic. So we'll go ahead and try to finish this up here. Oh, got lucky. Okay, so we get it all the way to epic. Go ahead and finish the upgrade. It should end up at mark 9, I believe. Yes, so that you get us all the way to mark 9. So there you go, guys. This is the most efficient way to get your hands on epic quality gear. Now you can just upgrade this the rest of the way normally using just regular tech upgrades, or I would actually recommend using Phoenix upgrades from the Phoenix box. They are very, very good during the tech upgrade weekend, because the Phoenix tech upgrades, they only have the normal quality improvement chance, but they do get a lot of technology points. So if you just want to go up in mark level, these are perfect. So you can go ahead and finish getting this up to mark 14. Why not? I'm kind of curious how many it takes. So that was 1. That was 2. And it's going to take 1 more. So it took 4 Phoenix upgrades to get it all the way up to mark 14. But that was it, guys. You can see I just went from a mark 2 very rare all the way to a mark 14 epic. And all I had to use was a Omega Particle Tech upgrade and a research booster and a very cheap piece of gear. Usually the mark 2 piece of gear, I crafted these myself. It's very easy to craft. Mark II very rares. They're super cheap to make. You can make dozens and dozens of them until you get the mods that you want. And now thanks to the re-engineering system, it's the mods that you get aren't all that important, because you can re-roll them now. In fact, I didn't even look to see what mod did I get here. I got a crit D, which is okay. But let's say, let's go ahead and re-engineer this item. So thanks to the re-engineering system, you can even, if you want, like, say I wanted, perfect all damage mods here, what I could do is unlock the crit D, the roll that we got. This is when we went to ultra rare, we got that new mod. And we can use our salvage and our dilithium to, if we wanted to get a all damage rolls here. That's accuracy. We'll keep re-rolling here. There we go, we got damage. So there we go, guys. So basically we've got a perfect disruptor beam here. Damage 3 pen, perfect mods. I guess I didn't re-roll the epic mod, I'll do that later, but perfect mods, and you went all the way from Mark 2 to Mark 14 epic for very inexpensive cost. Like I said, it takes 1 Omega particle upgrade, 1 research booster, and you're at a pretty good chance of getting all the way to epic. Now, it doesn't happen all the time. It is random. I would say, honestly, you only get to epic maybe half of the time, so you probably want to just keep that in mind. It's really more like, at least half of the time, you're probably only going to get to ultra rare. You probably won't get all the way to epic just because of the RNG. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Now, I just wanted to mention, so this is the best way to get your hands on epic gear, bar none. But I did want to just quickly show, so right here I have already a piece of Mark 14 gear. And this is why this is a way that I would say that you should not use an Omega particle tech upgrade, because this is not really the best use of it. So let's say I'm upgrading my, Mark 14 ultra rare, and I want to try to get it, that last little bit up to the epic quality. Now let's say I slot a Omega particle tech upgrade here. Look at that. It only gives you 2% increase here and your quality chance, and it only increases your technology points by a decent amount, but still. So I mean, yeah, that's good. 2% is good, because if compared to a regular tech upgrade, it's not going to give you that much. But again, this is just not the best way to do it, because you're only slightly increasing your chance, and you're using a whole Omega upgrade here. So it's just much better to use this on a Mark II piece of gear, and to get that huge potential chance, 20% plus the booster, the huge potential chance to get those quality improvements. So this is the best way to go, guys. Get your Mark II piece of gear that you want to upgrade, get your Omega particle tech upgrade, get your research booster, and go to town. Now, just real quickly, if you're looking at the cost of this, I mean, the cost of a Mark II piece of crafted gear is almost nothing, honestly. So I wouldn't say, I mean, you can craft these yourselves with using, really, really cheap components, and you can make dozens and dozens of these. So it's almost nothing to create a Mark II crafted piece of gear. The Omega particle upgrades, now, these are actually worth quite a bit of money. So while the event is going on, like I said, it's the best time to buy these if you just want to buy the fragments and build it yourself. These Omega fragments usually go for about, I'd say, 400 to 500,000 credits during the event, and outside of the event they go for like millions plus. So they're very much more expensive, outside of the event. But right now you could probably get your hands. You need 3 of these to make an actual tech upgrade. So you're looking at $1.5 million, I would say, for tech upgrade right now, Omega tech upgrade. And the research boosters, that's another couple 100,000. So you're looking at maximum like $2 million per attempt at increasing your gear. And assuming a 50% chance success rate of getting up to epic, you're looking at about 4 million energy credits per epic piece of gear. That is incredibly cheap. If you wanted to go buy a piece of Mark 14 epic gear off the exchange, you're looking at 50 to 100 million, depending on what it is. So you're looking at way more expensive. So it's definitely much more affordable to, take advantage of these events, the tech upgrade weekend, the anniversary event, get the Omega particle upgrades, and then that is the best way to get your hands on those that epic quality gear. So I think that pretty much covers it, guys. Hopefully that provided you some useful tips on how to get epic gear. Like I said, new players, you're going to want to take advantage of this. This is when I first started playing, several years back when the upgrade system was new, this was still the best way to go to get your epics, and this was probably how I got my full set, my first full set of actual epic weapons. And it makes a huge difference. So you're definitely going to want those epic weapons on there. And thanks to the re-rolling system now, you can get perfect mods on them as well. So it's even better. So it's just the perfect time, guys. So yeah, log in this weekend, take advantage of this. Get, just deck yourself out in epics, and you'll be good to go. All right, guys. So I think that pretty much covers it. Yeah. Hopefully that was helpful, and thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.